What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? It is Friday and I'm feeling a whole hell of a lot more confident than what I was before and everything like that. When I first started using this video camera, well, not a video camera, but you know, a really good camera, the DSC HX80 specifically is what it's referred to as. Now, I'm feeling a lot more confident using this than what I did just on Wednesday. Don't know why, just am. I think the class that I'm taking at Shaw Academy is actually helping out a lot. Now I know because what I'm doing right now for this one, it's something that I've tried before on my regular phone camera that can shoot at 60 frames per second in the manual mode and everything like that. Now I like to think that I knew what I was doing before. I still don't, but I've got more of an idea of what I should be doing and how I should be doing it and everything like that. So it helps out a lot, it helps out greatly. So I am running this, I believe it's set up, yeah, it's set up for 60 frames per second and everything like that. So it's not at the normal, wow, that's bright as fuck. It's not at the normal 30 frames per second or anything like that on what I would normally run it at, or even in just the auto mode. So yeah, this is set up directly for, you know, just the movie mode only on the camera. It's not set up for the auto, just regular record movie mode, as it would be if it was in the picture setting. This is set up specifically just for the movie mode. Now I know it looks really bright as shit and everything. It may not necessarily look like that in the recording, but I'm not sure exactly because I haven't had a chance to review it yet myself. But one thing that the teacher is always mentioning is that the LCD screen that's on here, that I'm seeing this on right now, is not always an accurate representation. And, you know, I've seen that before, so I kind of believe that to be a little bit true and everything, only because of the fact that I've seen footage on my phone where it looks like it's extremely exposed and the light looks like it's hitting my face and makes me look paler than shit, but then when I go back and I review it, it doesn't look bad at all, actually. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little bit more used to it. I think just that Wednesday, I brought it and I was trying to transition over from the phone to this camera, and I was just throwing me all off. So instead of trying to transition over from the phone to the camera, I'm just going to transition directly to the camera. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sorry if it sounds windy as hell and everything like that. I don't think it should sound too windy right now because the wind's blowing directly at me. And the microphone, I did find out, is on top of the camera. So the monitor where it's at, or the LCD screen where it's at, is actually blocking the microphone right now from the wind. So I don't think it should personally sound that bad, but we'll see in the recording. And then I'll let you know in the next clip if it sounds like complete shit or not. Of course, then again, you'll be able to tell before me, so, nah. Alright. But yeah. So, interesting stuff that's been going on lately in the world. Ah, God, that's bright as fuck again. Guys, give me just a second, okay? Okay, so I'm at work now, and before I get to class and help out with the training class and everything like that, like I was saying, a couple of interesting things that are happening in the world is, first, we saw it with Kate Spade. She committed suicide. Then Anthony Bourdain, just found out today, committed suicide. And it's sad to say, whenever celebrities are dying in the world, you've seen it in the past, like, several years, it always comes in threes. So, I mean, I don't want it to be true, but it's been kind of a trend lately. So, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily nervous, but it's like, I don't want to see another person commit suicide or even see another person die. But it's been kind of a trend, like I've been saying, it always comes in threes. So I guess we'll have just to kind of keep alert and keep a lookout on social media and everything like that, and kind of see what happens. So like I said, it always comes in threes. It's very interesting and very tragic, unfortunately. Anyways, guys, I do got to go ahead and get ready to go down to the training class. I will catch up with you around break time. Alright guys, I'll see you then. Bye. Hey guys, what's going on? We're back now and everything. So yeah, how's everybody's day going today so far? I mean, it's Friday, so it's good. I'm feeling good about it. I mean, I was a little tired this morning when I woke up. I mean, as naturally everybody is, you know, I put some caffeine into my system, and then I went and got some fruit from the cafe just to go ahead and, you know, kind of give me that little bit of an extra natural boost instead of just, you know, sugary goodness that is the nectar of life, that is energy drinks. But yeah, today's been going pretty good so far, I would say. I'm enjoying it right now. I mean, it's Friday, obviously, so now I get to go home after work, get a lot of chores done first off, run a bunch of errands, because, you know, today's also a payday technically for me and my wife, because she gets paid one week, I get paid the next week, so that way we're able to get bills taken care of a whole heck of a lot quicker than what we normally would, just on one, you know, normal standard week. But yeah, so just gonna get some things taken care of, get some chores done. I'm gonna sit down, probably watch some new movies that are out, and then also probably gonna play some more Detroit Becoming Human. I'm liking it a lot. It's a great game. I'm thinking what I might do is that I might go through and do a playthrough of it, like myself, you know, finish that, and then I might go through and do an actual Let's Play on it. But I'm going to go through and choose all the different options that I can, so that way I can see the different endings. Now, I mean, I will show y'all where I left off on all the other storylines and everything like that, for the, you know, per the flowchart that they give you to show all the different endings and what you can do to lead to those. So that way you can see my progress of where I left off at, and then also see where I'm going with it now too. Because everything changes once it comes around to it. So, I expect a lot of great things out of this game. I'm already, like, super addicted to it. Like, I didn't want to put it down. I didn't. Like, me and my wife were so into it. Like it was a TV show. It's very similar to, like, a Telltale series game. I think that's probably one reason I like it, but it's so much more updated. Like, it's a completely different set of graphics from Telltale series. It's like Telltale series, like, upgraded to, like, version 2.0. And I'm sorry, I don't know how the plane's gonna sound flying around right now, because, like I said, I don't have a windscreen or, you know, to muffle this or anything like that. But yeah, no, the game is awesome. I am definitely loving it so far. And guys, you know I asked you yesterday, like, how the sound quality is going. Now that I'm actually talking normally and I'm not, you know, like, super stressed and all schmer status, you know, I'm actually pronunciating my words and everything. Let me know how the audio quality sounds. Now, I know a couple of you told me that the audio quality sounds good already, but I just want you to let me know how it sounds when I've been walking or standing by wind, and how everything looks too, because I am shooting in a higher resolution as well. And I'm also shooting at 60 frames per second. I believe how I have it set up right now, it should be at about 1080p instead of about 720. Because this camera doesn't go up to 4K or anything like that. And, you know, a lot of devices themselves can't even really, because 4K is so new, a lot of devices like phones and things like that can't even play them. So, I mean, if you're putting up like a YouTube video, I don't see any reason to go past 1080p, because of the fact, like, you can put it all the way up to 1080p, and like my teacher said, he recommends shooting in 1080p because that's all he shoots in, because you can go down in levels and everything like that. Like, people can, you know, set it to 720 on YouTube or something like that. But say, like, you recorded in 720, you can't go up to 1080p. That video's stuck at 720. But you can go down. You can always downgrade, but you can never upgrade. And I find that as kind of like a good little thing to kind of follow on there and everything. Anyways, though, let me check the time. I do gotta go ahead and get ready to head back in. So sorry if this sounds very windy and muffled and everything like that. Like I said, I don't have a windscreen for this. Alright, I gotta go ahead and get ready to head back in, but I will catch up with you guys around lunch or break, who knows. Alright, talk to you later. Till then, bye. Hey guys, what's going on? We are on lunchtime now and everything. So I was actually trying to record just before this, but it sounded boring as fuck. Thankfully I was saved because the battery actually died. So that actually leads me to go into it. I mean, I was actually recording with this camera for... so about a day and a half of recording time, and then I was messing around and taking pictures with it and things like that, and just, you know, getting all the stuff set up, and I hadn't charged it since, you know, so it lasted me about 3 days in total for one battery, which I would say is actually really, really good. Well, let's see, Tuesday is when I put it in, and I charged it. I was messing with it all Tuesday night. So I charged it overnight Tuesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So about 2.5 days it lasted worth, which is pretty good for, you know, the battery on there and everything. Let me adjust this real quick, hold on. Yeah, sorry, still getting kind of used to it and everything like that. I do apologize if it sounds very, you know, staticky and everything, because, you know, or muffled, because, you know, I don't have a windscreen, so... I only got a little bit of time left before I gotta get ready to go back, so... But yeah, I just want to come out and I wanted to vlog and everything, you know, because not really much else is going on today. Let me put it this way, that way the monitor is blocking the microphone and everything. That way a bunch of wind doesn't get through, so hopefully it doesn't sound like complete trash. But yeah, today's Friday, and I gotta say, the day is definitely going by quick, though. Mainly because of the fact that, you know, we've been helping out with the training class, and when you're helping out and everything like that, it's like with a new people, it helps because of the fact that you're continuously moving and answering questions, so you forget how much time is actually there, and it just, like, it was already lunchtime, and I was like, oh wow, already, damn. So yeah, even though, like, we haven't been going to, like, our normal breaks and lunches and things like that, you know, at our regular designated time, like we typically would when we were taking phone calls, it's still going a lot quicker. Versus, like, if you're taking a phone call and you're just there and everything, it doesn't feel like it's going by as quick, because then you're sitting there and then there's available time, and sometimes you're waiting, sometimes you're not, sometimes you're very busy on the phones too. But, like, when you're doing the phones, I don't know why, it just seems like your whole job becomes a succubus, and it just sucks all the life out of you, so it feels like everything else takes forever. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get ready to head back in. So I will catch up with y'all, probably last break. I just want to come out and say what's up and see how y'all's day was going. Alright guys, I will talk to you later, and until then, bye. Hey guys, what's going on? Off work now and everything. Sorry if it's like super windy right now. I am not in an area where I can block off the wind by any means necessary. So yeah, it's super bad. I apologize. Let me turn this way so the screen can block the microphone from the wind, hopefully. Right now I'm just waiting on my wife, because we're going to go over to the realty office, because I got to talk to them about a few things. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what happened. So, I get home yesterday, and, you know, I noticed right away, you know, things are missing. Usually, I have... Let me adjust this, sorry, still trying to work with it, because I don't have my tripod, I'm just holding it. So I noticed things are missing from my AC unit, because I have things that usually sit on my, like, my little window AC outside. So yeah, it's always liable to get stolen. So, but still, it pissed me off, because nobody ever messes with my stuff at all. Usually, you know, people can leave things outside all the time and everything like that, and it never gets messed with. But somebody decided to be a fucking dick this time and take my stuff. They took my grill scraper, a pair of gloves, and I think like one other thing or something like that. Maybe a lighter, I don't know. Anyways, so I ended up finding that stuff, and I, you know, threw it away because of the fact that there was a chemical bottle beside it, like some cleaner solution. So I didn't know if they sprayed it, and I didn't want to end up using that and possibly getting sick, because I don't know what the hell was in that chemical. So I just threw it away. We're just gonna get a new one. Fuck it, whatever. But also, sorry, still adjusting. Also, as well, when I grilled last night, that's why I was pissed off about it, more or less, because I found out that that grill scraper went missing right before I was going to start grilling. So I went through and I got done grilling, and I put, was going to go outside to get the charcoal. I left out there while I was eating dinner. Left the charcoal out, left my lighter out. I went outside to go get the charcoal and everything like that, so that way I could put it away so it wouldn't get taken, and my lighter was gone. So me and my wife said, screw it, we're going to set up our security camera that we have for our house and face it outside. And lo and behold, we see people walking by. I didn't recognize one of them, or didn't recognize any of them at the time on the camera, so I walked outside. And after walking outside, I looked down the street where I saw the people walking. And so I just looked over, looked away, because it didn't look like anything important. Okay, maybe they're just sneaking around where they shouldn't be and everything. So I just look over and I see something yellow that the person was holding. Some chick was holding. She looked like she was tying a shoe, whatever, and I see yellow, and it's my fucking lighter, my torch lighter. So I instantly get pissed off because I know this bitch fucking stole it. So I said, hey, that's my fucking lighter. And I started fucking yelling at her, getting pissed off, going all off on her because, she took my shit. She starts trying to go off saying, no, I just took this out of my apartment, blah, 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 blah. And I said, okay, cool, where's your apartment at? And she turns to the guy that lives at my apartments. I don't think she knew I was the apartment manager. So she turns to the guy that lives in my apartments. She says, oh, do you want to show him where my apartment is at? And I looked at her and I said, don't fucking lie to me. I know she doesn't live there. I was like, don't you dare fucking lie to me. So, he tells her to start giving it back and everything like that. So, eventually she does go through and she gives it back and everything, but it was just so fucking annoying to the point it's like, why the fuck would you just steal my shit like that? I was super pissed off about it. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. I'm waiting for my wife to get here, and I will talk to you later. Till then, bye. Hey guys, what's going on? So, we got home now and everything, and I don't think I mentioned this, but we set up the security camera that we have for our house. Oh yeah, I did mention that. We did. So yeah, we set it up for our house, the security camera that we had set up for our house. We set it up outside and everything. So it was kind of funny. Throughout the day, we were catching different things, like random people walking by that we didn't recognize, random people just coming by and they were laying in the yard and everything. It was very odd, random things that were just going on all day long. So we're going to do this on a regular basis. So how my apartments have it set up, the realty office, is that they have it set up to where whoever the apartment manager is will have their own parking spot, because pretty much where the apartment manager parks, wherever that spot is at, actually, we have to move the trash cans back and forth, when we have to take them out to the curb and bring them back in. So it was just getting annoying to the point where people would just continuously park there and not move their cars when I needed them to, so that way I could move the trash cans back and forth without, any problems. That's pretty much the only reason that it got established for the apartment manager to have a parking spot. So nobody else is supposed to park there but the apartment manager. And so there's this one guy all the time, and I'm actually going to go ahead and I will include the video, like, right here. It's like a good 20 seconds long. So, I mean, if you go ahead and you just take a look, you can see him start to pull up and everything, and go around and think, oh, there's no parking spots left, because of the fact that, nobody else is supposed to park there but the apartment manager. So instead, you see him pull all the way around, and then he just goes ahead and he backs in calmly to the parking spot, and there he is, just parking right in the spot where he's not supposed to be. So yeah, I just thought that was super hilarious, and I was like, yeah, screw it, I'll include a little bit in there. But yeah, he just parks right in the spot where he's not supposed to be. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead in here to Panda Express. I'm going to get me and my wife some dinner. And then I'm going to get the hell home and get on out of here. So I am going to actually go ahead and just close out the vlog now, guys. I hope you liked this one a little bit better. It's pretty much just my Friday. No really major updates or anything like that. But yeah, alright guys, I will talk to you later. Just make sure if you've stuck around to the end, just make sure you go out there, you follow me on Twitch, you follow me on Instagram, and also go ahead and follow me on Tumblr now as well. All those links are going to be down in the description below. But yeah guys, I will talk to you later, and I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here now, so I will see you later. Till then, bye.